Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them microphone, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say. I'm so grateful. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on now. Dig me. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, got a radio show. What God doing, y'all? Huh? What he doing? What he doing in your life? He doing something. He moving. He working. Don't lose your patience, though. See, I did that before. Don't lose your patience. Don't get so sick of waiting that you take matters into your own hands. Don't do that. Boy, you're blowing it. Listen to me. You're listening to somebody who's done it that way. I had a dream, I had a vision, I had some hope, I had some faith, I had some aspirations. But I got a little impatient waiting on it. So I tried a couple other things, move it along. Boy, I can't tell you how I messed it up. Then I messed it up because God gave me the power of decision. What I had to do was then, after I took matters into my own hand, messed it up. Now guess what? He still got something for me, but now I got to fix all the mistakes now. I got to straighten them out. I got to suffer some consequences. I got to pay for my transgressions. All of that. It's got to go down. You can't do something wrong and not pay for it. You call it karma, call it whatever you want to call it. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Every action. If it just stays sunny all the time, you might think it's cool, but there's going to be a reaction to it. Ain't no dark, ain't no shade, ain't no break, ain't no rain. Going to be hard if it's just sunny all the time. Vice versa. So you need the opposite. You need the darkness so you can get your break from that sun. You need the rain so you can nourish the roots so that sun, it can soak up the sun and get the benefit of the sun. If you don't get the opposite, you got a problem, man. And it happens throughout nature. It happens throughout your life. Don't think that you can do wrong and not have to pay for that. See, so might as well just go on and get with that now, because that's it. You reap what you sow. That's it. That's standard. That's a rule. That's a law of nature. That's God's law. You can't get around that. I don't care who you are. You want to be the world's greatest drug pen? You're going to die just like that. You reap misery on other people's lives, misery come into your life. You can justify it and call, well, I'm in a gang, this is my hood. You call it whatever you want to call it with that foolishness. You foul and you out of line and you're going to pay for that. What you think this is, man? We think, man, because we done made a decision that we think is best for us, and no matter how it affect nobody else, we got the right to make that call. No, you don't. No, you don't. Whoever is telling you that, whoever's misguiding you into the gang life, telling you, yeah, man, you need to be this way to be down with us. I tell you what, get yourself stuck on Chuck with that gang, see how many of them be there for you. Oh, they'll go around the corner with you and start shooting. But, okay, when it's time to do some time, and they can lessen their sentence, you going to get that time. They going to point their finger dead at you. I watch 48 Hours all the time, man. I watch Lock Up Raw all the time. All the time, man. All the time. Ain't no real cold dudes out there just holding to the mantra and sticking to it. Even the mob turns stateside evidence, go fed, all that. Now, we in the hood, we done created this ignorant mess called no snitching. With that ignorant mess, you don't even understand. No, snitching was created by criminals as a code of honor. If you do dirt and you get busted doing the dirt, don't bring my name up if I was with you. That's a code of honor amongst the thieves. Now, so many code of honor thieves that done came out of prison and ain't got no honor, they done bought that stuff back to the street. Now it's all in the neighborhood. No snitching. No snitching. You got to be crazy. That's for people who disobey the law. That's who people have made a code of honor amongst themselves as thieves. Hey, man, if you get busted, don't drag me down with you. Just do your time. Oh, man, you can't bring that stuff out here to me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Dog, I'm trying to live right over here, man. I don't want no crack house up the street from my mama's house. I'm trying to do right out here, man. You can't do wrong and expect wrong not to come to you. You got to make a decision every day to do right. Ask God. I was watching this thing on TV, this gang down in Miami. They say a prayer before they go out and do a hit. What? Are you crazy? Who have you let tell you this, how this work? Got some ritual they go through, man, like God gonna honor them and protect them on some dirt. And God ain't got no protection from you on dirt. You got what you got coming. You made a decision. You go down there to get some, you might get got. See, we got to, come on, I'm talking to so many men out here right now. I should have said that in the beginning, but my conversation kind of got away from me. I was going to talk to you about something else this morning. But this just on me, man, because our communities, man, is just going to the pot, man, because ain't nobody caring about nobody else. Don't nobody care when they see that young dude over there doing wrong. Look at them fools over there. Man, go over there and talk to one of them. Pull them to the side, man. You might not be able to approach the group, but you can approach an individual. Come here, young man, let me talk to you. I saw you the other day. Man, you look like you got something going on in your life. What's happening with you? Let me talk to you, man. Let me share something I learned. I was doing what you was doing. You know, it's like Tommy did a prank phone call one time as a limo driver. And the prank was, he called this limo company to ask this limo driver to take him to this location late at night. And the limo driver got a young business. He going, yeah, okay, I got you. I don't normally work like that, but how long you need it? He said for just about an hour. He said, well, I'm going to have to charge you for the full 3, though, because a 3-hour minimum. Tommy told him, no, I just need it for 1 hour. He said, okay, all right, I'll give you a break, young man. You're trying to do something. Where you want to go? He gave him the address. The man stopped writing. He said, that's a bank. He said, yeah. He said, you want to go to the bank at 12:30 at night? He said, yeah, and I'm going to be in for a few minutes, and when I come out that bank, I need for you to flow it. The dude with the limo, he stopped writing. He said, hold on, man. You want me to take you to a bank, 12:30 at night, you going to be in there for a few minutes, and you going to come out, and you want me to floor it? He said, sir, I don't do stuff like that. He said, you got the wrong company. He said, what made you call here? He said, hey, man, don't worry about that. You a limo company. You just drive. He stopped and took the time out. He said, young man, let me tell you something. He said, I've been down before. I've been locked up before. It ain't pretty. He said, that's what's wrong with you young people today. Instead of going to get a job trying to work your way, you always looking for some fast money. He said, I'm going to tell you what I already know. Don't go down there messing with them people's money like that, because they love that money way more than they love you. And they're going to do something to you down there. Now, you stop this foolishness, and I'm not carrying you nowhere, but I'm going to take a little bit of time out to tell you something. Don't go down here with messing with these people's money, because it ain't going to go good. They're going to take care of their business when it comes to that money. Tommy kept insisting to this man to pick him up in the limo. It was a prank phone call. But the point I'm making is the man took out time. He could just hung the phone up. But you know what he said? He said, hold up, young man. Let me hip you to something. Because the brother had been locked up before. He said, no. See, I done that when I was young. Now, I'm going to stop and I'm going to take some moment out to tell you, I'm up here working, man, trying to earn an honest living. I ain't going back down there. Because they make you eat what they want you to eat. You don't want the food. You got to get up when they say get up. You got to stay where they say stay. Live with who they say live. He said, man, you don't want that. And he just tried to talk the young man out of it. You can change a young man's mind with a conversation. A conversation can change a young man's mind. Most of these young men that are misguided ain't having conversations with real men. They just not having them. And it's up to us who know what manhood is to start delivering the message. The problem that we have in our communities, we can solve ourselves. It done escalated to a point because we who are men won't stop on our corporate climb and our day-to-day making money and trying to ball out. We won't stop and grab some of these young soldiers and tell them the truth about manhood. That's the real deal, okay? Sorry I went there. I don't know where that came from.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, cats, dogs, chickens, ducks, squirrels, chipmunks,
Noah's Ark,
hawks and eagles, rhinos and elephants. May I have your undivided attention, please? No, this is not a call to Noah's Ark.
Oh, okay.
This is the early morning roll call to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, okay.
We take everybody.
Baby. Yep.
Yeah. What it is, what it be like, what you talking about. What's up, shit?
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Woo, girl, yeah. Yeah. Yesterday was the last day of the Steve Harvey talk show.
Oh,
Did
as we
that.
know it? Okay.
Oh, it was gangster, boy. I went out gangster.
What does that mean?
Woo. When it air, you need to see
Let
it.
the lights
And I
down.
will.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was something else. What's up, Carla?
Hey, Steve, what's going on? Happy Friday. What's up,
Yeah,
crew?
Junior.
Morning, the pimpinest player ever
Dog,
on TV.
I said it out loud for the
You said
first
what
time.
out loud?
There will be no more.
I told him.
You pimped it out.
I said, I'm the pimpinest player ever been on daytime TV in the history of it.
That's
And there will be no more.
This is true.
This is all true. What you're
Facts.
Jay,
Yep.
What's up, Steve? Heavy medicated, baby. I'm here for you, baby.
heavy medicated, but boy,
Lot of medication.
I ain't never seen nobody handle it better.
Thank you,
Yes,
Trooper,
Steve.
baby. We love
saying.
you, Jay.
Oh man, I got a thank you letter we wrote later on, so I'm thanking some people.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
next
nice.
hour
Okay.
in about an hour.
Very
Yep.
nice.
Okay.
First person you need to thank is your pusher.
Oh, he's in the letter.
I thought you were going to say the Lord.
Don't jump the gun.
Oh, he gonna
Yeah,
thank the Lord.
The Lord first. We
Oh.
we gonna thank the Lord.
Amen,
No, we thank
amen
the
again.
Lord.
But right after the Lord,
But
though?
right after.
But his plug, though.
Yeah.
And some other people you ain't gonna believe.
Yeah, some other people in this letter you ain't never heard. These are new people. These are
Uh-huh.
Well,
Uh-huh.
well. Anyway,
I'm
man,
up.
I just want to say thank you for the ride you gave us.
Man.
over there. It was fantastic, man. We had
We
a great
cannot
time.
say it.
Over there
Oh, you
at
mean
the talk show.
you
right?
Oh my God.
You and
man.
Junior as writers on the
Yeah.
TV talk
It was
show.
fun.
Yeah.
Years of
Yeah.
and let me tell you something, man. It was greatness.
man.
It was not a sad closing for me.
Mm.
That's
It was a
good.
celebration.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
A celebration of life, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I watch people do things to try to shut a person up. I watch. They can't break me, you ain't make me.
Mm-hmm.
You can't stop me, you didn't start me. I got started way before I met these people.
You can't
Way
kick me
before I
and
met
kick
'em.
me. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's all
Can't whip me
good.
and kick me. You can't.
Okay, what?
Can't whip me and kick me. Can't bit me and lick me. I'm something. I'm running out of stuff. I'm running out of things. I don't have nothing else.
Yeah, because that was
can't
real random.
Lick me and kick me?
Well, that's that medication.
medicine.
Oh, is
Kicking
that
in.
what it is? All right, listen, coming up at 32 after the hour, we're going to find out what the crew is doing for Mother's Day.
Lick me, kick me. Somebody spit on me.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, Mother's Day is this weekend, so I just want to ask everyone, what are you doing for Mother's Day weekend? What are you doing?
Well, 4 of us ain't got no mother, so.
No.
Well, you have mothers in your lives. You have
You have
wives.
women in
You
your
have
lives,
daughters
yeah.
who are mothers.
Okay,
you
I
have,
was just throwing that out there.
Wait a minute.
Don't start us off with the tea.
Yes,
No,
because
I was just saying. I'm sitting
too
going, what
heavy.
y'all doing for Mother's Day? Well,
it's still a holiday. It's
So I'm the only
Well,
one.
yeah,
For me,
Junior,
there are
answer
a
the
lot-
question.
There are a lot of ladies who work for me. In honor of them, I always make sure that they get something.
like what, Jay?
Flowers, cherries, berries, candy.
Oh, nice.
There's a lady, one relative who has not a lot of good teeth. I'll give her peanut brittle just to see
Just
that.
a worker.
Yeah, just a diabetic aunt I have. I bring her a smoked ham. You know, just let people know you
Thoughtful.
care.
Just thoughtful
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
gifts. Yeah.
yeah, I got an aunt to talk like that. Cigarettes. She gets cigarettes.
She needs some more. What you think, Jay?
I don't leave nobody out.
Steve, we can't say anything to him because you know his condition.
You can't.
So we have a rule now.
I don't give a damn about that.
But we just have a rule. Just let him go. Just let the baby go.
Can't just let that sick ass go.
I'm
Yes,
sick. You
we
can't.
can.
I
That's
said
No, he
we
gonna sit up
can't.
there. He's not finna use that
no,
as an
That's
excuse.
not gonna be the one to get him off. I'm
No.
sick here.
But not like this, Junior. Come on
Junior, you
now.
ain't this sick.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Ain't no level to sickness.
Hell no.
Yes, it is.
Now either you sick or you sick.
No.
Wait a
No,
minute.
I base my sympathy on how you sound.
Yeah.
And he sound
sound
fine,
good.
so I ain't got nothing for it.
You
If
know,
I'm laughing, there's no sympathy, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
but you're making us laugh. So go ahead. What else are you
Well,
doing?
like this
Jay?
morning when we had the meeting this morning, Steve, there was a chair, and the first thing I said to Steve was, "Hey man, I have leukemia. Can I have that chair?" And he said, "Why you had to put that on there? You start off strong when you begging. You put your first, you go, you hit hard."
Go all
Hard
the way
in the paint.
Go all the way in. Because that
You go all
that
the way
ensures
in,
that you
yeah.
get the chair.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's too
And
much.
it's a nice
That's too
chair.
much.
it's a nice chair. I haven't gotten it yet, but we'll see. So he was like, "You ain't that sick."
This is so crazy. I must say, this is a new level. I've never had an experience like this before, so it's
What do you
interesting.
think I've had?
No, but you're teaching me though, Jay, and you're teaching everyone how to deal with it. You're dealing with it with humor.
Well, I have to say I've had a lot of support. You know,
Yeah.
Sandra has helped me. Lady out of Atlanta, she had 2 breasts removed, and talking to people who've been through this, and they told me what to expect. And it's just your attitude. I'm sitting in the room getting my chemo, and there's a lady who sits next to me, and she's like, "Man, damn God, keep your thoughts and prayers, keep that, damn all that." I'm like, "Can I get another room, please? Because I don't need to be in."
Yes.
You want to be around positive.
With
I wanna
negative
be in somebody
Nancy.
positive.
Yeah.
But it's about attitude. That's basically what it is. It's your attitude.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. And your faith, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which helps
Yeah.
your attitude.
The man upstairs. Ooh, man.
That's good, man. That's a great attitude, brother.
Yeah, I'm
Congratulations.
trying.
That's good.
Well, you
Yeah,
have moments, but you know,
That's
for the
great.
most part, man, when you do this and you get to write and
Oh, that's great, man.
create, it's fun.
Yeah, and then you're helping so many people, Jay, with
Yeah.
with your experience. You really, really are. Yeah,
Inspiring.
and that
I
has to
hope
be the
so. I
reward.
hope somebody goes get
Y'all-
checked.
y'all can stop
and
all
not,
that.
if not anything but to find out what kind of
Excuse me,
insurance
Jay.
you got,
Excuse
if
me.
you're covered.
What, Junior?
Y'all
What?
can really stop all. That's great, Jay. Because he has not changed.
He
Well,
has-
no, I don't.
and
No,
y'all
I don't
going along with this little sorry ass sappy story.
He has not cussed me out soon as
No,
he saw me.
he came in dressed as a Nigerian today at work.
What's wrong with this?
I don't understand what that means.
Yeah.
He had on a black suit, a canary yellow Kango, a canary yellow T-shirt,
Yes,
and some Kenta cloth print sneakers.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Keep it drippy.
My brother.
Yeah.
My brother.
That's what he said.
I'm
He's
not
so
going to be
silly.
here long. I'm not going
Yeah.
to be here long.
So I don't know who y'all feeling sorry for. I really don't.
No, it's not about that. He's
got
very
ready to
inspiring
say
to me. Very inspiring.
No. Jay,
Oh,
crazy.
man.
Uh huh.
Remember the video y'all played for me yesterday? and told me I was trending?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sleep versus
or
wealth.
yeah.
Kevin Hart posted it on his page
Really?
and said, man, I done learned so much from
Yeah.
And that was just like crazy. Man, I was just scrolling through Instagram, looking for funny stuff. And it popped up. And I said, man, that's all right, boy.
What is it? I don't know what is it, Steve?
One day after one of the shows, a couple months ago, I had a beard. Some lady had asked me in the audience. Now, they don't put all this up. They just take a 30-second clip. And she was talking to me about becoming successful. And I was asking her some questions. And I said, you get up early in the morning. I don't like getting up early. And I said, well, that's going to be hard. So we had an exchange back and forth. And she was telling me how she sleep till around 10 o'clock. And we were going back and forth, and it got kind of crazy. So I was giving a speech, and I got passionate about you can't sleep 8 hours a day and expect to get rich in this country. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours. Rich people got to grind. And I was just saying it as a general statement of encouragement so you don't sleep your day away. Man, I can't tell you how many people took that the wrong way. Wealth over health. I never even mentioned damn health. And so I ain't never said nothing about wealth over health. Health is the most important thing you got, your health and your time. But who said you need 8 hours to be healthy? Hell, I know people that get 8 hours sick as hell.
All right, yeah, listen. Coming up next, we're going to finish Steve's thought here, what he's talking about with the wealth versus sleep. And then Junior is going to be in for the nephew with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Dennis Rodman, his alleged clothing heist. We'll talk about that. Yeah. Junior in for Tommy. Let's go, Junior. What you got?
Diva Lounge. That's what he
Diva
left
Lounge,
us.
baby.
Diva Lounge. Run it, cat.
This is Lornetta.
Yeah, Lornetta, I'm trying to, you the one on the Diva Lounge, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, my aunt my Aunt Phyllis was trying to get an appointment, say y'all rejected her or something like that on getting an appointment for this past Saturday. She wanted to get in and get her hair did.
I'm sorry, sir. No one rejected her. Right now, I'm not accepting any new clients.
Hold on. So what you mean you're not accepting no clients? That's the part I'm not trying to understand, because my Aunt Phyllis, she done called up there like 2 times from what she telling me about she can't get in there to Diva Lounge, that she can't get in there and get her hair done because every time she calls, they saying that, ain't want nobody take her or give her an appointment.
Sir, I am the only stylist at the Diva Lounge, and right now I am not accepting any new clients. I am so sorry for your aunt, but there are other salons in the area, but right now I am not accepting any new clients.
No, hold on, wait a minute, no, that. My auntie she want to come there.
That, what the hell are you cursing?
I'm just saying this here. My auntie trying to get her weave. My auntie trying to get her weave done so she can be.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You just cursed me out for no apparent reason. I just
said that, because basically what I'm trying to say is I don't understand how it is you can't get my auntie hair done. She trying to get her weave done so she can be right for church. So I don't understand the problem.
But the problem is you're attacking me. How the hell you gonna call me talking about your damn aunt wants a damn appointment, but you cursing me out? You won't be able to get an appointment with me talking to me like that. Now,
okay, so
excuse me, let me talk, because you just cursed me out. Now you're going to hear what I have to say. Sir, I'm not accepting any new clients at this time. Now, she could have called, but right now I'm not. I'm just not accepting any new clients. I apologize, but there's nothing else I can do. I work.
No, hold on. Because you know what? I already know the deal, because I done already asked around town. You got everybody over there got all these big time cars, Beamers and Range Rovers. So them only the people you do. You can't do. So my ain't a regular person. You can't do no.
Listen, let me tell you one damn thing. I don't discriminate. I don't give a damn what you drive. You can drive a damn Ford Pinto for all I care. I don't discriminate. Right now, sir, my damn schedule is booked, and I cannot take any more new clients. There are 1,000 damn salons in Montgomery that you can go to.
Okay, let me say this to you. What's your name again? Lornetta. Let me tell you this right here. I'm gonna bring my auntie up there. I'm bringing my auntie. Hey, you gonna shut up while I'm talking? Hey, look, I'm gonna bring my auntie up there.
Macy, this one the hell you talking to?
I'm sorry, say what?
Damn
Nah, but you ain't finna just reject my auntie. She trying to get her hair did for church.
Somebody gonna put. Listen, okay, hold on. All professionalism is about to go out the door with your. Now, I have been trying to be professional with your since you just called me. But you insist on cursing me out, and I haven't done anything to you. I have simply said, sir, I cannot take on any new clients. But you insist on cursing me out. Listen,
I insist on somebody doing my auntie hair. Somebody gonna put my auntie weave.
At another damn salon. You won't get it done here. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh no, you gonna do it because I'm gonna bring my auntie up there on Saturday.
I'm gonna do it. How the hell you gonna make me? What you gonna make me?
You gonna do what you got to do. Somebody gonna put this weave in my auntie hair.
I'm telling you now, I can go from 0 to 100 real quick. I'm trying to be professional with your ass, but right now that's going out the door. Because right now you being so disrespectful to me.
Let me say this again. Saturday, I'm coming up there. Somebody put my auntie weave in her head.
Weave? Sir, I don't do weave. I only do short hair. That's what I specialize in. That's my strength. So you definitely have to find another salon. I don't do weave.
Who the out of hair salon don't do no weave? Who do that?
Me. I don't do no damn
That don't make no damn sense. What kind of damn hairstylist? You just a short hairstylist.
Well, that's what the I specialize in. As a matter of fact, I'm damn good at it. Ask around. If you research me, ask around. Google me. That's what you do. Google me. I'm the best at this. Don't call me. Don't call me.
I tell you what. Let me say this here to you.
Don't come for me now, because I'm ready for your.
You know what? I'm not even going to be sitting here going back and forth with you. I'm going to say this. Saturday, I'm coming up there, and somebody going to do my auntie weave. Bottom line, her weave going to be done for church on Sunday.
Who in the you think you talking to? You listen to me. I'm so tired of your punk ass. If you went around asking everybody about me, your punk ass will know that I don't do nothing but short hair. I don't do no weave. Find some not else to do your aunt hair. You and your aunt can go to hell. That's what you can do. Because I don't give a about you. I try to be professional with your ass, but you're stupid and you're ignorant as hell. And then your aunt can't be no better. She got to be crazy as hell to be with your stupid ass. Don't call me no more. Because I don't appreciate you calling my damn cell phone. I don't know who as a matter of fact, who the hell gave you my damn number? Because this is a damn private number. I haven't even given no damn back. Then you saw my damn cars in my damn parking lot. Listen, don't worry about the cars in my parking lot. Everybody show love to me. I don't want customers like you.
Hey, hold on. You know what? Let me just tell you this here. Tommy the one gave me your damn number and told me that if I talk to you, you'll do my auntie hair.
Who?
Tommy the one gave. Say what?
I don't know no Tommy.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You know him, don't you?
Oh, God. Oh, my God. These nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Show?
That be me, Miss Larnetta. That is me.
You got me acting so ignorant on this battle.
Hey, listen.
God.
Listen, let me.
Oh, Lord Jesus, you are so.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Oh,
Tammy and Paul told me Larnetta is real cool, but she's 25% ghetto.
Oh, my God. I don't care about Oh, my gosh. But you know what? I'm going to tell you this right here, Tommy. You was going to get the business because you were disrespectful to me. I don't know. Listen, I'm from the hood, so I would have had my partners to come up there, start with my brother Rodman.
You know what? I'm coming to Montgomery. I'm going to stop by this Diva Lounge you got over there.
You got to. We only the hottest salon up in Montgomery, baby. We the hottest salon in the city, so you got to come by and see me.
You got to do this for me. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, thank you, Junior, in for the nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at 34 after the hour, our very own J. Anthony Brown has a statement he would like us to hear.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
All right,
Yeah.
okay. We'll wait for that, Jay. But
Very,
first,
very proper.
okay, but first in today's entertainment news, Dennis Rodman. Did you guys hear about this? Dennis Rodman is accused of helping his friends shoplift $500 worth of clothing from a store in Newport Beach, California. And it was all caught on video. Steve, Dennis Rodman, Dennis Rodman, Steve, is seen walking into the Vibes Hot Yoga store with two women and one man. As Rodman chats with employees, his friends can be seen stuffing clothing into their purses. At one point, a woman stands behind Rodman as she places an item into her bag. The male companion is also seen trying to carry out a large $2,500 crystal art piece, which he drops and shatters all over the floor. Dummy. The owner of the store says Dennis Rodman blamed employees for the broken crystal and refused to pay for it. The group then left the store with a piece of the crystal and the other stolen merchandise. Employees say Dennis Rodman and his friends smelled of alcohol. The store has filed a theft report with police, and Dennis Rodman is on probation. He was already on probation, stemming from a drunk driving arrest last year. Come on, Dennis.
I don't give a rat's ass what they say I did. I didn't do that. I don't gotta steal.
Too loud.
I don't gotta steal.
Okay, Dennis. What? What, Steve?
You're going to get me for a lot of stuff, but stealing yoga pants ain't gonna be.
Okay.
Really?
Matter of fact, I want to thank the haters right now for dogging me for saying stuff I say, but man, please don't get me on stealing yoga pants.
You're not gonna get me for that. I was with my friend. I was with Kim Jong the whole time. Ain't no other one.
Hello?
Tell him, Kim.
It's a Dennis, a Robin? He's in trouble, man. You got a lot of big trouble. Ooh, it's not looking good, yeah.
Are they still friends?
You're going to get a walk up for a long time.
You gonna get what?
Walk up for a long time.
Oh, locked up.
Walk up. Lights out, Dennis, a Robin. Lights out.
Lights out.
Get used to that, man. That was okay.
Lights out who?
Dennis, a Robin. Lights out.
I'm through.
Lights out. Lights out, Dennis, a Robin.
He got his megaphone.
Lights out, Dennis, a woman. I don't give a what's ass.
I hate him.
It's a child time in about a long time. But right now it's a lights out.
Get him, Steve. Get him.
This boy
I
here is
don't
serious.
give a rat's ass. I'll say don't give a I don't give a rat's ass. Okay. Okay.
I ain't still no yoga pants. I don't give a
Yo,
rat's.
you said you take a yoga pants and you get some rat's ass. Okay.
He said you still yoga pants and you don't give a rat's ass.
This ignorant show.
Lights out, this woman.
Are you guys quite done? Listen, Steve, we got to switch gears here and get to the headlines, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, I said ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you, guys. Okay, this is Ann Tripp with the news, and good morning. The United States has reportedly seized a North Korean cargo ship. It was seized yesterday. That cargo ship is accused of violating international sanctions in April. We'll see how that works out. According to the New York Daily News, get this, a British radio personality is out of a job after posting a racist photo on his Twitter account of two white people escorting a monkey dressed in a suit down some steps with the caption, "Royal baby leaves the hospital." Reporter Carew Daniels says that Danny Baker of the BBC exposed himself as a royal blank and likely racist, and now he's out of work. And he tells his now former bosses, this guy, to F off. The picture, by the way, is on my Facebook page. Very, very racist. The Senate Intelligence Committee subpoenaed Donald Trump Jr., but since the Senate is controlled by the Republicans, the demand for Trump Jr.'s appearance has set off an internal fight within the GOP over its Russian meddling probe and a lot of stuff. Nevertheless, it looks like the committee chairman, North Carolina's Richard Burr, is showing no signs of backing down, something that seems to leave the president kind of perplexed.
He's now testified for 20 hours or something, a massive amount of time. The Muller Report came out. That's the Bible. The Muller Report came out, and they said he did nothing wrong.
Well, Senator Burr says the committee wants to talk to Donald Jr. about his 2017 testimony before the panel about Russian election meddling. Of course, some Republicans blasting Senator Burr for calling Trump Jr. up to be questioned by the committee again anyway. The ride-hailing company Uber is to make its stock market debut today at $45 a share, which is on the lower end, really, of its possible price range. Uber expects to pocket just over $8 billion in this initial public offering. Lawmakers in the state of Alabama are preparing to put a bunch of new limits on abortion with a measure that would criminalize most of them. Voters in Denver have voted to decriminalize hallucinogenic mushrooms, funny mushrooms. A judge in Charlottesville, Virginia, has ruled that 2 Confederate statues cannot be removed from downtown Charlottesville because they're war monuments and cannot be moved by law. The Racists Unite the Right rally back in August 2017, you might remember, was organized partly because of the effort to get rid of all those Confederate monuments and symbols in Charlottesville. And that's why they apparently took to the streets with the tiki torches and also saying that the Jews will not replace us. That was their chant. On a much lighter note, this is National Nurses Month. That's right. Wants to see his nurse. Hey, it's all about remembering Mary Eliza Mahoney. Let's do that. Mary Mahoney, the first African-American professional nurse in the U.S., graduating from the New England Hospital for Women and Children in 1879. At age 76, she was one of the first women in Boston to register to vote. She was a co-founder of the National Association of Colored Graduate Nurses, Mary Eliza Mahoney. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, introduce your friend Jay to murder a hit.
You've been, I swear.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You cannot.
J. Anthony Brown.
No,
all right,
can't.
okay. Sunday is Mother's Day, and we played our Mother's Day song a little early. So in honor of all the moms, here's a song especially for you. Hit it.
You taught the kids how to wipe that booty. Let's keep it real. You break your neck paying bills. Mama, you single moms are the deal. You gon' play the part of the mom and daddy. She would whoop that behind and don't give a damn who sees. You love wearing house shoes. It's understood that when grown folks are talking, you kids would shut your mouth, no button in. It's Mother's Day, yeah. Oh, mama. And this ain't about your baby daddy, 'cause it's your special day. Mama, what I'm trying to say is not about me. It's all about you. Kick back, relax, 'cause this is your day. Ain't got no presents, but I can say it's not about me. It's all about you. To all the moms, happy Mother's Day. Keep whooping ass, your kids gon' be straight.
All right.
I love it, Jay.
Yes.
Yeah, all the moms. Thanks,
Good
Red,
song,
for bringing
man.
me food and take me over there, man.
That's really
all
good
the
song.
moms.
Happy Mother's Day early.
Half his songs make me nervous, but
Man,
That one was okay.
Yeah, that one.
All right, listen, coming up at 34 after the hour, more of J. Anthony Brown. Because,
come on. It's all about me. To all the moms, happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day.
all right, J. Anthony Brown's written statement coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Jay has prepared a special written statement.
Well,
Jay, go ahead. And
well, I would read the statement myself, but one, I'm
What's
not
the statement about?
It's about why I'm not here and what I've been up to. I have not made a public statement. It wouldn't be proper for me to make it. You always have somebody read your statements. So
all right, I'll read it.
If Steve will read it.
Okay, here we go. This is a statement on behalf of J. Anthony Brown.
Thank you.
It says, thanks, everybody, for all your cards, letters, hopes, and prayers. To all my co-workers on the radio show, my TV family, my employees at the club, who found out on the radio. Sorry. My bad. Sorry about that.
You didn't tell him?
And to all my ex-wives who reached out to me, all except for one who sent me this song.
I'll be glad when you're dead, you rascal you. What? I'll be glad when you're dead, you rascal you.
That's enough. We've heard that song.
Your ex-wife?
Yeah, that's one of them. I know which one it is.
Oh, you do, Steve?
I know damn sure.
Really?
That.
Which
yeah.
one, Steve? Yeah. Oh, you can't say, huh?
Yeah. And then we continue. I start back on my treatment today, which is Friday.
Oh.
Prayers out there to anyone who has been touched by cancer, not just the person, but the family members too. P.S. I would like to thank the following doctors. Dr. Ian, Dr. Kamara, Dr. Nasser, Dr. Cush,
Dr. Cush was so helpful.
Dr. Cush?
Sadiva.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
And Dr. Endicott.
Sativia, Endicott. Yeah, they were all good doctors. Those
Especially Dr. Endicott. And thanks to Red for dropping me off and picking me up.
Yeah.
I got another letter from my same ex-wife that I don't hear from. It was a song.
Forget you and forget
Wait, what? Everybody's covered. So.
So wait a minute. I'm glad I'll be glad when you're dead. You rascal.
That was from one of my wives sent that to me. Yeah,
wow.
I'll be glad when you're dead. You rascal, you.
And she sent the same song too.
People don't even say rascal anymore.
Well, she's an older lady, so.
Did she send the second song too, Jay?
That was shade, Jay. That was shade.
I know. What's the second
sent
part?
you the song.
The FU song, she sent that one too?
She sent both of those songs.
Forget you, Junior.
Yeah, she sent that too. Thank you, Steve. You did a wonderful
Sent
job.
the FU song because she knew he was going to say she was older.
Wow. So
she
you know
thought she'd
who
bring
sent
it more
these
up to
songs.
date.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
You wrote this statement yourself?
No, I put it together. Yeah, but the doctors especially, Dr. Ian, Dr. Cush, Dr. Cush.
Yeah, Dr. Cush.
Sativia and Dr. Endicott. In the couch is what he's called because once you take him, you in the couch. So.
Wow. Okay. Well, I think this.
Very helpful.
What do you think?
For those that didn't hear it, though, Jay, what is the letter about? What's going on?
It's about what I've been up to and thanking the people who are out reaching out to help me. That's basically what the letter's about.
And sending prayers up and everything.
Send prayers and thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
You can't send prayers without thoughts. You always want thoughts and prayers.
Yes, you can.
Well, that's what
I ain't
they
never
say,
prayed
thoughts
without
and
thinking.
Okay.
Shut up, Steve. Everybody on this
Lord, I come to you in just coming.
Just coming.
I asked you, Heavenly Father, just
be you.
I'm just asking.
Wow,
You just ask.
I never thought this show could get more ignorant.
I ask you, Father, to continue to.
Wait, let me hear this prayer. Come on.
Without thinking.
I ask your father to continue. To just continue. And if you would just every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Just every now and then, whoever that applies to.
Jesus.
You gotta have some thoughts, Shirley.
Amen.
Amen again.
God, son, why don't you just get up off your knees?
All right, coming up next, Junior's in for the nephew with the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, guys, about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Check this subject out. My freaky old man. Oh, really? Okay, all right.
You believe in the hereafter? You know what I'm hereafter.
Right now, though, Junior's in for the nephew with today's prank phone call.
It is Muscle Marvin. Muscle Marvin.
Okay.
Run it, cat.
Hello, this is Marvin.
I'm trying to reach Muscle Marvin.
Yeah, this is me. What's cracking?
Hey, you the guy that do the training up there at the gym?
Yeah, what's up? Trying to get in one of my classes or something?
Okay, what kind of classes you got?
Well, let me see. I got aerobics, martial arts, and I got bodybuilding classes. So it's really about whatever you want to do.
You teach martial arts too?
Yeah, I'm third-degree black belt, man. I've been doing martial arts before I started the bodybuilding or whatever.
Okay. No, I ain't trying. Okay, listen. My wife actually been coming to that gym for at least 2 or 3 years now.
Okay.
Now, the problem that I'm having, man, is that I wanted to call and just be a man and call and specifically talk to you. But my wife is telling me that when she comes to the gym, that Muscle Marvin is always asking her about personal training, trying to get her to pay for personal training and be in one of your boot camp classes.
Whoa, hold up, homie. Hey, man, check this out, man. I don't ask people to train them. People ask me to train them. I got 3 classes in each thing that I do, bruh. I got too many folks already, man. I spend most of my time trying to get a break, man. What are you talking about? I'm asking somebody to train.
My wife is telling me, man, when she come up to the gym, it's hard for her to work out because Muscle Marvin is, always hounding her, flexing. You taking your shirt off. People ain't supposed to be taking their shirt off in the gym. You got your chest, your is jumping from side to side. I don't know what all this about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm calling you as a man to tell you this right here, this right here finna stop, man.
Oh, hold on, man. Watch the way you talking to me, bro. I done already told you, man. I don't be asking nobody to train. And as a matter of fact, man, who is your wife? Understand it's a gym and women come through here every day, bruh. I don't know who is your wife specifically.
My wife is Corin. All right, and I told you earlier, I'm Jason. We the okay? And the problem is that you running up on my wife, man.
Hey.
Now, I don't know if you ain't, I don't know what the deal is, you attracted to her or what, but you keep running up on her about taking personal training, getting personal training from you. She don't need all that, but she can't even come up there and work out by herself because you flexing all the damn time, man.
You tripping, man. I done told your I don't know who your wife is, but you're starting to run me hot. Listen, man, I don't know who your wife is. I don't know no Corey. I don't even know you,
Corin.
Man.
Corin. Corin, man. Corin.
You telling me you calling me like a man? If you want to be a man, bring your up here to where I'm at, man. All you got to do is come up here, and you could talk to me in my face since you a man, because only cowards talk over the phone.
Okay, well, let me explain something to you, man. I'm not your coward. I'm finna tell you this here, Mr. Muscle Marvin.
You know where I'm at since your wife trained up here. I ain't asked your wife to do nothing, man. You done lost your mind. Hey, check this out, bruh. Watch the way you handle me.
No, you watch the way you handling me and the way you running up on my wife. I tell you what, here go your warning, Muscle Marvin. Let my wife come on one more time telling me you got your jumping all in the mirror, got your shirt off, instead of running up on you. I'm coming up there to this gym, and I'm whooping your ass. I don't give a damn how many muscles you got.
You coming to where? Check this out, man. I'm at right now. Bring your tired up here and your wife, and anything you got to do with me, we can do right now. What you got to wait till the next time for when you can bring your ragged up here, your $2.05 up here right now, and we can take care of this issue right now, bruh. Because I don't run from nothing. I ain't scared of nothing but Jesus. So whatever you talking about, partner, let's get it cracking, man. You ain't got to wait till tomorrow for what you can do today.
I don't care nothing about your martial arts, man. I don't care nothing about no Bruce Lee. I don't care nothing about none of that.
I don't give a damn about no martial arts either. We go to the hood with this.
We gonna take it to the then. Wherever we gotta take it. But you ain't finna be running up on my wife, man, about your damn bodybuilding.
Man, I done told you for the last time that I don't know who your wife is. I deal with women all day long. This a gym. I don't walk around here with my shirt off. I got on a damn T-shirt.
So why is my wife telling me you the one running up on her, flexing you with all your muscles and all this, man? Why, Mr. Muscle Marvin?
Because I flex when I finish lifting. If you would know what a muscle really look or feel like, you would understand the process of that. But obviously, since I don't never see your little 22-pound up here, they don't know that area.
Don't you tell me about muscles. I got muscles too, Muscle Marvin. Now, I might not be in the gym flexing them every day, but I got muscles too.
You got muscles?
You don't know what you're dealing with, boy. I'm benching 185. You hear me?
You benching 185?
I'm benching 185. I got muscles too, Mr. Muscle Marvin. You gonna quit disrespecting me when I'm not at the gym, run up on my wife, man. You hear me?
I disrespect people who disrespect me. You call me with this, man. I told you in the very beginning, I didn't know who your wife was. Now you started trying to make me know somebody I don't know, bro. I don't have time for this.
I'm gonna whoop your slow-talking if you run up on my wife again.
I'm gonna get on the phone with your ignorant because it's obvious you a coward. You ain't no man because you just took the offer when I told you to bring your little up here, and we could have figured this here out in person. You want to talk fly over the phone, get up off your and come down here and we can take care of this right now. You ain't got to make no threats over the phone, bro. Bring your little up here to where I'm at. You ignorant. I don't feel like that. I got too much other to do. Get off the phone.
Hey, man, I got something else I need to say to you. Would you listen to me?
Bruh, don't do yourself like that. It's going to be a misunderstanding, and you ain't prepared to handle it.
I got one more thing I need to say to you. Is you listening?
I'm listening. Now I'm listening for you to say you got your 185-pound on your way down here to so we can take care of this here.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your homeboy.
You said what?
Hello?
Man, what did you say?
Muscle Marvin.
Oh,
Muscle
man.
Marvin. You all right, man?
Oh, man, you good. You good, homie. You good.
Muscle Marvin, I got you.
Man, I'm going to slap out there on one of these 45-pound dumbbells when I see this, man. Man, y'all tripping, man.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Hey, I got one more thing I got to ask you, man. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man.
Crazy.
All right, there it is, Muscle Marvin. Huh?
Play too much.
Yeah.
You play.
Yeah, you gonna get hurt.
Muscle Marvin.
You know, you might get hurt in place of Tommy.
But you know what?
Be dangerous.
That's why I want him to come back so he can do his part. Because this is dangerous for me. I just introduced him. I'm not him.
Right.
First of all, I'm taller.
Oh, yeah. And there's that. Yeah.
Then you got that.
Yeah.
And faster.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Can't be me.
That, too.
And you're right, Shirley. And I'm fast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We've proven both them points.
I didn't say none of that, though. I just was pointing things
No,
out.
you team. You gonna be Team Tommy, Jay.
You don't have to be if he's not here, Jay.
Yeah,
I'm never
he's
team.
always here.
We know.
I don't know.
But that's your
Yeah, you got to be careful. His partner be listening. He going to tell you.
Oh, see, right there. Good.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, like I said, the Strawberry Letter subject, my freaky old man, coming up next. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time for today's Strawberry Letter, guys. And if you need advice on relationships, on dating, on work, on sex, on parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, today. Okay?
All right, everybody, it's that time. It's time for the Strawberry Letter with my friend, Shirley Strawberry.
That's right, that's right. Subject, my freaky old man. Listen up, guys. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am dating a distinguished retired man, and after our second date, he told me that I needed to have an open mind about sex because he lives an alternative lifestyle. He told me that he is into bondage and domination. I told him we are not compatible because I'm not into kinky sex. After a few days, he called and told me that he liked me so much he'd change just for me. So we've been dating for 2 years, and our relationship is great. So he never once tried his freaky sex moves on me, but here's my problem. Last month, I discovered that he's back into his old tricks. And he's been viewing porn daily, and he goes into live online chat rooms with women to play out his sexual fantasies. Outwardly, he looks like a decent church-going man, but behind closed doors, he has a freaky secret that he is hiding from me. I'm not concerned that he will cheat on me because we haven't had sex in the past year because of his age, his health, and limited sexual function. I'm 10 years younger than he is, and I've contemplated leaving him because we don't have sex. I think he needs to seek counseling because his fantasies are taking over and forcing him to lie to me about what he's been doing in his spare time. I could leave this man and start over with a new man, but at my age, I do not want to start dating again. Should I tell him that I'm hip to what he's doing, or should I just mind my business and let him be as freaky as he wants to be in private? Please help. Well, I'm just going to tell you, this doesn't sound like a good match, you and dude. It just doesn't. I mean, he's into all this freaky stuff that you're absolutely not into, this bondage, this kinky sex, domination. And although he did stop for a while, he couldn't keep it up throughout your relationship. He's back into it. He's back into the porn now. I just say, you guys haven't had sex in a year. That's a problem. That's over half your relationship, or half your relationship. You've only dated him for 2 years. This is not what you want. Nothing in this letter is indicating that this is what you want. You want a man who's sensitive to your needs. You want a man who gives you sex, who gives you intimacy. You want love. You want attention. You don't want kinky sex and porn. I think you're settling, and you don't sound happy, like you're, good with this relationship. You just don't sound like that. You don't give his age, but you do say you're 10 years younger, and you said the word hip. That's kind of an old school word. So, I just tell you this. Don't settle. You definitely deserve better than kinky, freaky man that you're with, okay? Steve? Hello?
All right.
Well, I was like, where are you?
No, my mic was off.
Oh.
All right, everybody in this letter old.
Yeah.
Let's just get this right. He's a distinguished retired gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he old. He told me I need to have an open mind about sex because he lives an alternative lifestyle. Alternative lifestyle.
Elaborate on that.
So what are we talking about, alternative lifestyle? Yes. Something other than what you used to.
Come on.
Something direct opposite of what you've been doing. A place that you have never gone. I want you to have old mind, because we done finna do some things that you ain't thought of. But I have, because I have an alternative lifestyle. That means another look at. Alternative means another viewpoint.
Yeah.
Another way to go about it. He told me that he's into bondage and domination. Now, who he talking about tying up?
Break it on down,
So let me explain something to you. I'll play with you.
Yeah.
I'll play you a little reindeer game, but you're not tying me up. I done that when I was younger one time. Big mistake, never happened.
You didn't tell us about that.
Wait a minute.
I'm telling you about it right now.
Tell us about everything.
Well, we was playing this handcuff game. I got handcuffed to the headboard.
Okay.
I'm about 160 pounds.
How old were you?
About 20.
Were they strong cuffs, Steve? Were they really strong, sturdy?
Well, they was for me.
At 160.
It's enough.
Now,
Did they have
what I
fur
didn't
on
know
them like
was
that,
she had
like
two
that?
sets of keys.
Uh-huh.
But she opened up the bathroom and took the first set as a joke and flushed it down the toilet.
Oh,
What?
Part of it.
She
Okay.
played too
Came
much.
in the room and started doing things against my will.
Oh.
Now, it was enjoyable till it was over. But it wasn't that enjoyable. When it was over, I said, all right, now, come on, quit playing, open it up. She said, I flushed him down the toilet. Yeah, I saw that, but quit playing. Stick your hand in the toilet, do something. I got to get these cuffs off. Then she act like she left. She got dressed and left.
What? All her clothes on?
All her clothes on. I tore this damn bed up. She got back in there, it wasn't a bed no more. She been gone about 2 hours. It took me a long time. I tore this damn bed up. I tore all the skin off my wrist. I was bleeding. She came in that room, it looked like a scene from The Exorcist.
You have the craziest stories ever.
So, ain't no more damn bondage. I don't even know what domination is. You hit me, damn it. We got to stop this.
What
I
was your
told him we
safe
have-
word? Did you have a safe word?
I
what
ain't
was
had
your
nothing.
safe
I was
word?
hollering help.
Stupid.
This is worse than the threesome story, Steve.
That threesome was worse. That was really bad.
You think you know a person?
I know.
You was in a bad threesome?
Yeah, I think my code word was sugar honey iced tea. I said it about 17 times.
All right, hang on. We're going to get back into the letter in a minute. Coming up at 23 after the hour, part 2 of Steve's response. Subject, my freaky old man. That is the subject of today's Strawberry Letter. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, we are back with today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, my freaky old man. Let's recap.
Lady dating this man, he done told her she need to start thinking about they have sex because he got alternative lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
He into bondage and domination. She said she ain't into that. He waited for a few days, called her back and said, I like you so much, I'm going to change my ways. They've been dating for 2 years. The relationship is great. He ain't never once tried none of the freaky sex moves on me. But here the problem. Last month, I discovered he's backed up to his old tricks, online chat rooms with women to play out his sexual fantasies. Outwardly, looks like a decent church-going man. But behind closed doors, he got a freaky secret that he's hiding from me. I'm not concerned that he would cheat on me because we haven't had sex in the past year because of his age, his health, and limited sexual function.
Wow.
I'm 10 years younger than he is, and I've contemplated leaving him because we don't have sex. Didn't you just say that he is somewhere living out, he goes into live online chat rooms with women to play out his sexual fantasies? Now, if he that damn sick, he that old, and limited sexual function, could it be because it's all going online?
That could be.
He doing something somewhere. Because if y'all ain't had sex in a year, but you done discovered this other side, he's somewhere doing something. See, I think what done happened is he done got bored. He tried to live this life with you long as he could.
Yeah.
But he wants to get whipped. He's somewhere looking for somebody stand on the back of his thigh with some high heel shoes on.
Whoa.
He wants that.
What?
Oh, man.
She's not into that.
He's somewhere
Yeah.
getting urinated on.
Oh, my God. Steve.
This is the alternate lifestyle this old man is living. He's somewhere. Somebody got whipped. Have you looked at his back lately?
You need to check.
Do he look like he escaped? Check his back.
Steve Harvey.
Whip mark. That's dominational sex.
You're right.
You got to start looking for marks on him.
Yeah.
Now, that'll explain why y'all ain't had sex in a year.
You're right.
I think he needs to seek counseling because his fantasies are taking over and forcing him to lie to me about what he's been doing in his spare time. If he lied to you about what he's doing in his spare time, what make you think he ain't having sex? Y'all ain't had sex in a year because you don't do what he want. He told you when you met, he into alternative sex. Let's break down the word alternative.
Sex.
Alter means to adjust or change. Turn means it's your turn.
Yeah.
Ne is the N word.
Are you kidding me? Right now.
It's alternate. It's your turn in T. Tanya.
Oh, Tanya's her name.
Oh. That's what it means.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she look on his body, she
He's
find
back at it.
clothespin markings and stuff like that.
What about him being tied up? He likes that.
Yeah, clothespin markings and rat trap grips on his back.
Rat traps?
You can find what he into. Steve's absolutely right. You can find what he into.
Check his wrist.
Why don't you try it one time? Tie him up.
Yeah, tie him up. See
All
what
that
he
old
takes, see what he takes to stop.
non-functioning, it might kick it in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, I'm tied up.
Yeah, find out where
Oh,
you can and
ooh,
can't
look
put
at
hot
you.
wax. Yeah.
I didn't know you just wanted to be tied up. I told you.
Yeah. Find out what part of his body is sensitive to hot wax. Real hot. Dip some things. You can dip some things in there. See what he do.
You and Steve are.
Come in the room shaking a feather duster and see if he starts sweating.
Yeah. Put plunger marks all over his body. See what he say to you.
He like that.
Like cupping?
Alternative.
Like
Yeah,
cupping?
just
Alternative.
put them on there real hard. See what he do.
Slap him one time. See how he reacts.
Just haul off.
Walk in the room with a clothespin just clipped on the front of your tongue and watch him get excited.
Yeah.
Dang, he's that freaky.
Girl.
He's that freaky.
Yeah, he's freaky. Now, you got to find the level, though. You got to find what he into.
Oh.
Choke him and see if he kiss you.
Yeah.
As soon as you let go, he gonna try to kiss you.
While y'all in the bathroom doing it, put your foot over in the toilet and flush it. Watch this.
See if he like that.
He like that.
Oh,
If he
no,
like
you
that,
didn't
that's your
put your
man.
foot in that
No,
toilet
you
and
mess
flush
with.
it.
Yeah. He likes that.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You got to get some things going.
Yeah.
Man.
Make him a big cold glass of your bath water with ice in it. See how he...
Yeah.
Taste that. He like that.
Oh, girl, I've been wanting to drink your bath water.
That would ice though.
Well, you don't serve it hot. It's got to be served cold.
He likes that.
Yeah. Bend over at the sink and start brushing your tooth with a Philips Sonicare. And then just hand him the toothbrush while it's on and wait see what happens.
See what he do.
He might like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Man is gonna be into some stuff.
In other words, Steve,
Matter
the
of
man
fact,
is
grab
not
that-
hard to please. He's
Matter
not
of
hard
fact,
to please.
grab that toothbrush and say, let me wash your ass.
Okay.
And watch what he do.
Where are my keys?
All right.
I'm gone.
Enough, guys. Enough. We get it. Listen.
Don't forget to follow up with a Q-tip so it's clean.
You can post your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM. And you can also check out our Strawberry Letter podcast on demand coming up in 10 minutes. The guys are here for Comedy Roulette right after this.
Ignorant.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time for Comedy Roulette. Junior, you want to kick this thing off?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get to Comedy Roulette in a second. But it's Mother's Day weekend, and the fellas, we just want to tell y'all, Happy Mother's Day, and we're proud of the excellent mothers that you all are.
Yes, ladies.
Oh, yeah. That's so
Man,
nice.
Thank you, guys.
Paula, Shirley, great mothers.
Man,
Great
Thank you.
this is
Thank
y'all
you,
weekend.
guys.
I needed that. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
What's playing? What y'all got playing?
I don't really know.
I know.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know my husband. I know we're gonna go to brunch on Sunday to my favorite place and get some mimosas. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's playing,
Yeah.
but I know he's playing something because he asked me, was I going to be in town?
And Tasha keeps coming in talking about shopping, so we'll see.
Woo.
Yeah.
Well, happy Mother's
Thank you,
Day.
guys.
Thank you, guys. It's
Great
very
job.
sweet. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Can't wait to hear
Real
what y'all gonna get. It's gonna be
motherfucker.
expensive, whatever it is.
Mhm.
Go ahead,
Better
Tosh.
be.
Go ahead, Nesto.
Tosh probably rolling his eyes listening to the radio now. Spinning my.
At least I don't have to cook.
Oh, no, I
Good
ain't cooking.
thing it's Mother's Day for us.
That's
He
every
was so
day
glad
for
to
her.
see this day come around. Ooh, we get to go eat somebody else.
All good, but thank you, Junior, for the shout out.
Yeah,
Steve,
that's really sweet, guys.
Jay.
Very
Appreciate
nice,
it.
very nice.
All right,
All
back
right,
to the
so
foolishness.
back to the comedy roulette thing. Ready?
Here we go.
Okay.
We take 4 subjects. We put the subject on the wheel. We spun the wheel. Where it stopped, we can do the damn thing. Reason, Junior's a comedian. I'm a comedian. Tommy, who's not here, is a comedian. And Steve is a comedian. And so whenever it stops, we can do it. Because Junior, Tommy, and Steve, all comedians. We'll do it without one because we're all comedians.
All right, let's get to the list. Here we go. Comedy roulette. Number 1, insensitive things people say to real sick people. Number
Come on
2.
now.
Number 2. Oh, here's another one. Things mean sick people say to others. Wow.
One, two. Yeah, that's good.
Wow, mean sick people say. Wow. Number 3, things sick people. Dang, is all this about sick people?
Well,
Things.
I was sick when I wrote them up.
Oh, okay. What is going on? All right, things sick people eat, but they know they're not supposed to. And then number 4, excuses sick people use when they know they're not supposed to. All right, spin the wheel, please. Come on.
I thought it was gonna be about Mother's Day.
Yeah, everything is right. They gave us glowing compliments, and then all of a sudden, yeah.
What we got? Come on.
All right. Oh, it stopped at number 1. Insensitive things people say to real sick people. Let's go.
Oh, here it is. This is my first one. You answered the phone. I thought you was dead.
Oh,
Really?
Oh my gosh, Jay!
What? Is this how this is gonna go?
I don't want to do this segment.
No, we gotta do it.
No, this is perfect. Because there's 2 sick people on this show.
Hell yeah, I got something for all y'all.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Here's some insensitive things you shouldn't say to sick people. Like one time I was in the hospital and somebody on this show called me. He didn't like how I sounded. He said, "Hello, oh damn, bye, Jesus wept," and hung up.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
That was Steve.
I said, "Hello, oh damn, oh bye, Jesus wept. Let me call you back." While I'm in the hospital.
Insensitive things people say to real sick people, Steve.
All right, here I go.
Oh yeah.
Can I have your car?
They're just sick. They're not dead.
So cold.
Can I have your car?
Thing people say to real sick people. Here's one.
What?
Sensitive things that real people say to real sick people. Oh man, the dude in the other room died. How you doing?
Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening.
Shirley, I'm uncomfortable
You
with
can't
this.
say these things to sick people.
You can't say, go ahead, Junior. What you got, man?
There's some things you can't say to sick people. Like, yesterday I came in here, you ain't look good, but today you look worse.
That's terrible.
I want to leave.
You can't say that to us.
These are good. Somebody asked me.
Okay. Oh, it's your turn, sir.
Insensitive things that people say to real sick people.
Yes.
So how long they give you?
Oh my God.
I'm so embarrassed right now. I really am. Jay, you must have been really sick.
I know. I'm really sick. These are insensitive things that people say to real sick people. This hospital food make you sick. That's what it is.
Yeah. This is things you cannot say to real sick people. Insensitive things you say to sick people. Hey man, look, I walk by the donation board. You 10th.
Damn, you can't.
Wow.
Health tickets gonna come through.
Oh, man, come on, Steve.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna miss you, dog.
Whoa, really, Steve? That's too far.
I am. Man.
That's so insensitive.
Not say that.
Man, we had some good ass times.
All right, come on.
One more, Steve. One more, man.
Oh, let me.
Insensitive things.
Well, man, I got my iPhone and clipboard out. You need me to arrange anything?
Not getting a head start on that.
Just in here for a head cold. What you talking about, man?
What's your favorite flower?
You just planning your own funeral? What? Oh, my God. All right, guys. Comedy Roulette for today. Thank you, comedians. All right, listen, coming up at the top of the hour.
I told him you wanted that line to be light gray.
We'll tell you.
What line is that? Oh, in the casket.
We're going to talk about Sand and Soul when we come back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time to tell the people about Sand and Soul. Sand and Soul will be hosted at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Where, Steve? Tell them.
In hot-ass Punta Cana.
Dominican Republic, October 10th through the 14th. The event includes luxury room accommodations. Tell them about the food, Steve. And the
Every
drink.
damn thing you can put your lips on and want to eat 24/7, whether it's in your room or any one of them 23 restaurants, yours included.
That's right. And tickets to over 15 events, Junior.
Yes, we do have tickets to over 15 events. First of all, we got Genuine with the Welcome to Paradise party. Then you got the Steve Harvey Morning Show crew. Reception with the live Q&A. Then we got Uncle Steve hosting Showtime at the Apollo.
Yeah.
And the Vault Master class. Where is that going to be at, Unc?
Hot-ass Punta Cana.
Cannot.
Dougie Fresh himself, the human beatbox, with an 80s party. Yes. Then we gonna have myself, RSJ, and Tony Roberts with the Tears of Joy comedy show. And where in lovely what?
Hot-ass Punta Cana.
So stupid.
Come on, Shirley.
Marjorie Harvey and Carla Farrell are celebrating their birthdays.
Yes,
that
we
weekend. That's right. And
Libras, make some noise. Libras.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
And then the Beauty Bar is going to be hosted by Marjorie Harvey with Lisa Ray. And don't forget about the grand finale concert with DJ Kid Capri. So, Steve, tell them where to go to get tickets and information.
What?
That's it. You can do that, too.
Oh, this ticket information.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Steve Harvey.
Sandandsoul.com. Steve Harvey, sandandsoul.com.
That's right. Or you can call 800.
Where is it going to be, Steve?
684-2825. Where, Steve?
Yeah, where is it
You're
going to be?
missing your cues.
Well, the question is you going to make it?
Steve!
Where will I not be, Steve?
Yeah, we're not doing that. No.
That segment is over.
Over.
My bad.
Insensitive things people say to sick people. That segment is over.
But that fit.
Be quiet, Junior. Don't encourage.
Jay, listen, man. Why don't you come this year?
I'm going to come. I'll be there.
Okay. October 10th through the 14th. Go to SteveHarveySandandSoul.com or you can call 800.
Leukemia treatments right now. By now, I should be all finished. By then, I'll be all finished and leukemia free. So, yeah.
Amen.
Right,
that's right. That's right. That's right.
You can join us where, Uncle Steve?
In hot-ass Punta Cana.
That's right. All right, listen, we're moving on. Talking about mama's boys. Wow, wow, wow. A new survey shows that a staggering 70% of 18 to 34-year-old men have accepted handouts from their parents over the past year. The survey also found that the giving and taking doesn't seem to end as the years go on either.
No.
With 60% of adults in their 30s. Do you know this from experience, Jay? 60% of adults in their 30s still taking payments from the parents. And I got to ask you guys, Steve, what kind of parenting advice do you have for parents with older kids dealing with this situation?
Cut their ass off.
I knew it.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
I have never in my life asked my mom for $1,000. I never even that statement never came out of my mouth. As an old man who I am, stand before you today, I have never gone to my mama and said, "I'm gonna need how much you need? I need $1,000. $1,000. One whole thousand. Now, it's so weird. My son bought me something yesterday, and I said I'd give him the money back. And he said, "No, you keep it because I'm gonna pay you back." I'm like, "You gonna take $5 to pay me back the $1,000 you already owe me? Really? No, you keep that.
Yeah,
keep that."
So he would just owe you $995.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But am I right, Steve? You can't bring up what they owe you. You cannot bring it up. You can't bring it up.
My kids will start crying.
Yeah.
If I tell them everything they owe me.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't bring it up.
Yeah.
First of all, life.
Your college education, your car, your down payment on your house, your business venture, your moving expense, getting your ass out of jail.
Yeah, we
all
done
right.
that. Done that.
Too much.
Court cases.
TMI.
Operations. Yeah.
Operations.
Well, my son had a back operation. We didn't have insurance. I paid for it.
Oh, I thought you were kidding.
Don't bring that up. Don't bring it up.
You can't bring it up?
Can't bring nothing up. No. Love him to death, though. Don't bring it up. No, because with bringing it up is, oh, there we go. Oh, there we go with that. Yeah.
You got to bring that up. You had to bring that up, didn't you? Wow.
What? So, Steve, you're saying just cut them off? The parents need to just cut the kids off?
At a certain age, yeah.
But, I mean, if they have nothing, if they don't have a job or anything.
Come on.
Here's the problem. You'll always be their parents.
Yeah.
Right. You can always love them.
You can't let them go under.
Right.
Especially you have a way to keep them from going under.
Yeah. And they know that.
You have to find the balance of making them stand on their own 2 feet and not letting them crumble. I'll let you fall, but I'm not going to let you crumble.
Right.
Falling, I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't going to let you go under.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that.
Okay.
Now, the girls for me are different. My girls are different.
Oh, they are?
Totally.
Yeah, my girls.
They
They
can't ever go under or fall.
They can't go under. I can't let the girls go under.
Oh, my God.
Girls can fall. Moms, you know.
That's moms, but I can't.
But my mom never let me. I mean,
But moms need to handle girls because men are just suckers.
Yeah.
It's way too easy.
And you're right. I've never
Marjorie
asked my
has
mom
told
for
me,
$1,000.
you ain't giving her nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. That's what I mean by fall. You know.
Yeah.
The same rules apply, but I get it with the men and their daughters. But
I never asked my mama for
No, neither did I.
$500.
Wow. All right, coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Environmentalists say the high demand for toilet paper in the U.S. is wrecking the forests of Canada. These environmentalists say we're flushing What, Junior?
Well, they need to brace then. We not finna stop.
You know what it is? It's all that Canada dry. That's what it is.
These environmentalists say we're flushing forests down the toilet. In case you were wondering, it seems we do lead the world in toilet paper consumption, as the average American tears through 141 toilet paper rolls in a year. This is compared to 134 rolls by people in Germany and 127 rolls by those in England. Yeah. The average American,
141 rolls in a year?
In a year, yeah.
How?
That's me.
You mean per household?
Yeah, I
You
think per
sick if you
household.
use
It
that.
just says the average American. Maybe it does mean household, but it says,
I think so.
yeah,
There's
maybe
one
household.
person using 144 rolls. It ain't but 52 weeks in a year.
I'm just telling you. If you seen my uncle, yeah, he per person.
I don't know. This seems reasonable to me. 141 rolls of toilet paper per year.
Per person? Are you
I
kidding
think it's
me?
per household.
You think it's per household? Maybe that word
That
is
makes
missing
sense.
from the story.
Yeah, maybe so.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
Because
so.
that's
But you know what?
Is
Now
that too
I got
much?
a little
that's
money,
2 a week.
I'm
That's
buying
almost
way
that's more
better
than 2 a
toilet
week.
paper.
Wait, what, Jay?
I say now that I have a little money, my toilet paper is way better than back in the day. I mean, it's like unbelievable. What I can afford now, yes.
What now?
I have bought
Compared to
I
what?
have bought the bottom rack stuff. It is.
I'll tell you what my daddy
rough.
bought.
What?
The damn Scotch single ply.
Oh, yes.
Oh man.
My aunt used to buy that.
Don't
Yeah.
take nothing push your finger through that.
Glad.
I cannot.
I'm telling you right now, it surprises your ass to death.
Man, boy, 10
Man, you
wraps
just
around
push your
that
finger through
hand.
that pop,
Oh
pop.
my God, man.
Ooh.
What's
10
that
wraps
sound?
around that hand. It's heavenly. It's heavenly.
What's that sound, Steve?
Come on, Steve.
Yeah.
Man, push my finger through this damn.
You are so stupid. Oh,
God.
And can we say also them? So every hotel don't use high quality toilet.
No, they don't.
I'm not gonna say no names.
Well, all the ones I go to do, I'll give them.
Now-
All right.
now.
Well, I've been in some hotels, Steve, where
Man.
the hanger, the paper on the clothespin hanger is softer
Man,
than the toilet paper.
Jay, use that toilet
The
paper.
hanger paper is much softer.
Well, why don't they find an alternative?
They don't give a damn.
They don't care. You just here for the night.
No, I'm talking about
just period
They
in
say
general.
Canada,
Yeah.
forest is shrinking. We can't make it out of nothing else. Cotton. Just got to find a way to make it stick together better.
Cotton.
The last thing you want.
All that.
With all that white
And
fur
it's
coming
dry.
out your crack. You take your drawers off and turn around,
You go to
all
the doctor's office.
this white dust coming up out your crack. That's going to kill an
early,
evening
guys.
for you, fellas. That's going to kill an
He trying to
evening
help
for you.
people, Shirley.
You turn around, look like you got a little bunny rabbit in your crack.
I really regret doing this story.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you quite done?
Yes, they are.
What is all that in your hand?
You know what? I'm wiped out with this story. Shirley.
Let's keep rolling along, Jay. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this. This ignorant show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In today's entertainment news, Dennis Rodman, did you guys hear about this? Dennis Rodman is accused of helping his friends shoplift $500 worth of clothing from a store in Newport Beach, California. And it was all caught on video. Steve, Dennis Rodman, Dennis Rodman, Steve, is seen walking into the Vibes Hot Yoga store with two women and one man. As Rodman chats with employees, his friends can be seen stuffing clothing into their purses. At one point, a woman stands behind Rodman as she places an item into her bag. The male companion is also seen trying to carry out a large $2,500 crystal art piece, which he drops and shatters all over the floor. Dummy. The owner of the store says Dennis Rodman blamed employees for the broken crystal and refused to pay for it. The group then left the store with a piece of the crystal and the other stolen merchandise. Employees say Dennis Rodman and his friend smelled of alcohol. The store has filed a theft report with police, and Dennis Rodman is on probation. He was already on probation, stemming from a drunk driving arrest last year. Come on, Dennis.
I don't give a rat's ass what they say I did. I didn't do that. I don't gotta steal.
Too loud.
I don't gotta steal.
Okay, Dennis. What? What, Steve?
You're going to get me for a lot of stuff, but stealing yoga pants ain't gonna do it.
Okay.
Really?
Matter of fact, I want to thank the haters right now for dogging me for saying stuff I say, but man, please don't get me on stealing yoga pants.
You're not gonna get me for that. I was with my friend. I was with Kim Jong the whole time. Ain't no
Hello?
Tell him, Kim.
It's a Dennis, a Robin? He's in trouble, man. He's got a lot of big trouble. Ooh, it's not looking good on here.
Are they still friends?
You're going to get a walk up for a long time.
You gonna get what?
Walk up for a long time.
Oh, locked up.
Lights out, Dennis, a Robin. Lights out.
Lights out.
Get used to that, man. That okay.
Lights out who?
Dennis, a Robin. Lights out.
I'm through.
Lights out. Lights out, Dennis, a Robin.
He got his megaphone.
Lights out, Dennis, a woman. I don't give a what's ass.
I hate him.
He's a child time in about a long time. Right now he's a lights out.
Get him, Steve. Get him.
Boy,
I don't give a rat's ass. I don't give a rat's ass. Okay.
How you still know yoga pants? I don't give a rat's.
Said you take a yoga pants and you give some a rat's ass. Okay.
He said you still yoga pants and you don't give a rat's ass.
This ignorant show.
Lights out, this woman.
Are you guys quite done? Oh, you guys are crazy. All right, listen, coming up, our last break of the day and of the week, and Steve's closing remarks right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we go. Last break of the day, last break of the week. It's been a good week. Been a good day, actually, a good Friday.
Great day.
Have fun today.
Yeah,
really
let me
was
say
really
this
good.
in closing. Yesterday was the last day of my talk show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to mention today. Yesterday was the last day of my talk show. It's over 7 years. It's a wrap. NBC made a decision at the beginning of the year that they were going to give the time slot to, I believe it's Kelly Clarkson. And I appreciated that, knowing that at the beginning of the year, because I appreciated it from, well, they didn't come and tell it to me. They just made the decision. That didn't really bother me. You'd like to be treated a little bit more respectful when you give a network 7 years, but it was fine. You made your decision. It led me to thinking about that's why it's so important to be an owner in this world. When you own, you can have better control of things. But I wasn't saddened on yesterday, the last day. It was a celebration. I thanked my staff. I brought them out on stage. I put all of them on TV. And I just thanked them all, man, because they did really, really good job out here. In 5 years up in Chicago. And maybe 7 years is enough. Because on my last show, I did the two things that I wanted to be known for. First of all, I had Bishop T.D. Jakes on the show because I've always tried to mention spirituality in some level on my show. Even though it gets overlooked on a lot of shows on daytime TV, I tried to make sure that I kept a decent amount of mentions of God and prayer and faith and overcoming and lessons like that. The other thing that I did on the show was I went to my fraternity's chapter's 50th anniversary, just the chapter's 50th anniversary. And while I was there, a couple of brothers asked me to go to a meeting with the administration. While I was there, I struck a deal with them. Kent State has never had a national television commercial, so I told them I could put their commercial on my talk show if they in exchange would give me 8 boys full ride scholarships. I told them, y'all got 4 weeks to make the decision. And through the grace of God, they came through. So on my last show, I sent 8 African-American boys to college on a 4-year full ride scholarship through my foundation, which is a great accomplishment for us. And those were the two things that I wanted to be known for. And so when I was leaving, it was a celebration, a spiritual awakening, a realization. And then on my way out, help 8 people I've never met, young black boys who cried when they got the news that they were going to go to college because they were trying to figure it out. And that's what it was. And so I celebrated. I thanked everybody. I thanked my fans for their support over the years. I talked to my haters a little bit. I tried to implore them to take that energy and put it to more useful things like uplifting yourself. Because I tried to forewarn haters that when you push out that type of energy, that energy's going to come back to you. You see it happening time and time again to people who constantly push out negativity. Then when negativity happens to them, they sit there surprised, And so that's always been the case, and I've always wanted people to kind of, be aware of that. So it was a good show. And I walked away, and I felt good. And the reason I felt good was because I'm turning the page, man. God has something so much greater for me. And sometimes you got to force your hand a little bit, test your faith. And Bishop Jakes pointed something out to me. I said, hey, man, I don't really know what I'm going to do. And he stopped. He said, hey, man, let me jump in here right quick. He said, you're not supposed to know. You're just supposed to go. He said, if you knew, you wouldn't need faith anymore. Faith is a belief in things that you cannot see. But all I do know for sure is that what he has for me is going to be way bigger and way better what the door that was closed yesterday. Because God don't close the door without opening another one. He just don't. He has never done that to me in the 62 years I've been here. Why would he start doing it now? That's not how God operates. He's a good God. He's a fair God. He's a just God. And I love him, man. And I appreciate the run I was on. I appreciate all the fans, y'all's thoughts, everything. But I want y'all to know we're going to be good. Don't even worry about it. The sun is shining, man, on me. God got me like he always has, and just like he always had you, too. That's the same thing. And also I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You are such a blessing, man. Mothers are such a blessing. When you got a good mother, you're fortunate, man. You're fortunate. A lot of people don't have good parents, but man, if you got a great mother, if you got a good mother, that's a great thing to have. And listen to me. If you are at any odds with your mom, and you all might not be speaking and got mad at each other about something, do yourself a favor. You're an adult. Go over there and fix it. Take it on the chin. Do whatever you got to do, but fix it. Because I hate for the day to come when you don't have her no more. You ain't going to believe how you're going to feel. I don't care who you are. When your mother leaves this earth, it's a deafening feeling because this is the person that gave you life. So whatever you're tripping with about your mom, go fix it. Y'all have a great Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to Shirley. Happy Mother's Day to Carla. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We love y'all. This is Steve Harvey Morning Show. Keep it pimping. Have a great weekend.
You better drop it. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.